Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Sylvia and I make videos on planning with the occasional review. So today is an update on the Moterm A5 in black with the croc print. I purchased this one and it came very matte and I noticed it right away. I had watched a couple of unboxings by Key Lime Ink, I hope I said that correctly, and Marianne. And so they had a brown one and theirs was very shiny and I thought, what's happening here? Now I liked that it wasn't shiny because it meant that this was less bold. It was a little bit more subtle and that's more my style. However, it wasn't laying flat and it has this kind of like bulge in the back and it feels like you're not ever completely writing on a flat surface, if that makes sense. It makes it feel like you have a bunch of stuff like balled up behind here and it's really weird. I had my Hobonichi cousin in here for about 5 days before this one came and I was trying it out and trying to lay it flat and seeing if it would conform, but the reality is it's not going to because it's been sewn weird here in the back, and due to that it's causing this huge issue here and it's driving me insane. So I was really sad about that. Of course on the website they were sold out. They had one left that was sold at a reduced price for $28, $29. I'll flash it on the screen. And it didn't come in a box. And I didn't know what that meant because it didn't have like any kind of a disclaimer on it. I didn't know if that meant somebody returned it or the box was damaged. And so they sold it at a discount. It came in a plastic bag. Because if you've ever gotten leather in a plastic bag, it's really smelly. Whereas this one didn't because it was in a box and it had a dust cover. Now, if you look at the difference, and I don't know if you can tell if it'll come up on camera or not, this is very matte and this one does have a shine to it. It's beautiful. It feels like it's been conditioned. You can roll it up just like my other Moterms, and it feels and looks like real leather. Whereas this one in comparison, and again, I don't know if it's coming off on camera, it looks like it's plastic. That's what I noticed right away. It looks like it's not real leather. It's still beautiful. It's just, again, I can't handle it not ever going to be able to lay flat. Otherwise, I would have kept it. So I have had people mention in my last video that this could possibly be the new style where it is going to be a little bit more matte, and that's fine. So just be aware that that's a possibility. But again, let me show you. This one doesn't lay flat no matter what I do because of the way it's sewn down here. And this one, as soon as I got it and I opened it right away, it lays perfectly flat. There's no bulge. It doesn't feel like I'm writing on top of like a rolled up cloth or anything like that, and it's lovely. Now I looked this over. I haven't seen any flaws. The stitching is beautiful. It is on here as well, except for back here, of course, where again the stitching is fine. It's just it seems like they sewed it too tight or they didn't straighten it out or something and it caused this issue. It has the same brown like satiny material on the inside. There's no holes or anything like that that I can see. I hope that I'm in frame. In the last video, I saw that I was out of frame a few times. And then, of course, the pen loop looks great, works well. I put everything in there. No issues anywhere. So I'm going to keep this one, which was around $20 cheaper, because I think that in the end, it looks and feels more like real leather than this one that was $20 more. Yeah, so there is that update. I'm glad that it happened to me. I mean, it's annoying. It's more of a nuisance than annoying, but I'm glad it happened to me because if it happened to somebody else, they wouldn't have been able to make a video and let people know. So there's that. And I hope that this was helpful to you. I really love the Moterm. Again, I own two other ones, the pebbled material, and I love this one too. And I'm just going to air it out a little bit and it's going to be fine. I'm going to return this one, and that is the update. That I also wanted to mention that John Rush had said that this issue right here is why Foxy Fix doesn't sew their spine. They leave it open. And I do have my Foxy Fix, especially the spice leather, I should say. So you can see here, hopefully I am in frame, that they sew it all the way to where the spine is, and then they leave this part open and they start to continue to sew here. And so there is a space. I've always assumed that that was because you're able to go ahead and restring this. I did have that issue when I ordered a custom from Apple Pig. They did sew it across and it had that kind of bulge as well. So if you don't know how to sew the spine properly, I mean, obviously there's a little bit of a science to it, then it's not going to lay flat. Obviously on these ones and all the other Moterms that I own, it's fine. So you just have to make sure to pay attention. I do know that Filofax, of course, has back pockets on some of theirs, and you know, they lay perfectly flat. So you just have to be very, very careful. I, of course, just ended up getting one where it didn't work out. So there is that. And I'm happy to have this newer one. And I'm going to return this one. So that is my quick update. Yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.